It's not a Lambo, but selling beats got me this, so I gotta be grateful. Honestly, that's how I'm gonna take over personally, so. I remember around when I first started selling beats, probably only made like 3 sales at this point. I ended up going to get like food. I think it's probably McDonald's or some shit. And I just remember saying like, I bought this with music money. Then it turned into like, you know, you bought like a hoodie or some like clothes or something with music money. A few years later, we bought a car with music money. And this year I'm hoping I can like fucking just do everything with music money, which I mean, that's how it's been for the last year, but I mean like on a bigger level. Like I'm 19 years old, I did this shit. I wanna be able to like survive. You know, I still live with my parents, but I wanna be able to move out, just because being able to say like you're fully dependent on what you do would be an amazing thing. So, you know, if you're not there yet, I really do hope you find that inspirational. I hope you do get to that point. And that's what I want to talk about today. I know this is gonna be a little bit different. You know, I'm just driving, I'm on the way to the gym, and I'm like, might as well record and just talk a little bit, because the year has started. I think it's January 3rd, I don't even know. And I have a plan set. 2024 went very well for me. It was actually my best year in terms of money made, in terms of, you know, I was the healthiest I've ever been. I had some cool experiences, stuff like that. So it's just been good, but honestly, it's not as good as I think it could have been. I think it could have went way better. It's honestly because I didn't have a clear plan. I had a clear plan in the beginning of the year, you know, first quarter, second quarter, but I achieved what I wanted to achieve way faster than I thought I would. And then that left me like lost for the rest of the year, because I didn't know what to do. I didn't really set like a good plan. So I would just bounce it from idea to idea, from plan to plan, not really sticking to something. And then that made me not make progress. I'll give you like a gym example for anybody who lifts. For example, I was just switching from cutting and bulking over and over again, which ends up making you no progress in either of those aspects. So now I'm just gonna commit to a bulk and see what happens for the next few months. For example, with the beats, first few months of the year, I was so big on like, I'm gonna grow this type beat channel. That's all I'm gonna focus on. And that's what I did. That's really all I obsessed about. Every single morning, the first thing I would do is make a type beat. And guess what? I made amazing results. But after I kind of blew up, I was like, damn, I thought that would take me way longer. And I didn't have a set plan after that. What I did now last week, end of December, was I went and I just wrote down a plan of like, this is what I want to accomplish, not just in music, but all aspects of life. And this is how I'm going to do it. I broke it down into just 4 steps. I think the less steps you can put it in, the better. And I now have just 4 simple things to focus on for the entire year, which is going to get me to where I want to be at. Before we get into it, videos will improve. If I do more driving stuff, I'm going to get like a stand. I'm fucking holding it, dude. My other arm got so tired. Second thing, I'm waiting on like a wire for my mic to come in, so I'm just using the iPhone mic now. I do want to start doing like vlog style content where, you know, I show days in the life. Maybe I show my workouts. I definitely will show them cooking up. If I cook up today, I'll add that to this. So we're just waiting for that equipment to come in, but I didn't want to slack on the videos, which is something we're going to talk about in my plan. So step 1 of my 4-step plan is to just master my craft. And I think that should be pretty much everyone's step 1. The other steps for you might vary, but it's master your craft. You know, you got to be good at what you do. And, you know, I make good beats and I make good videos, but at the end of the day, there's always room for improvement. And I really think if I just get a few things improved, I'm going to be up there. In terms of the beats, it's like, you know, my mix could be a little bit better. Drums come very easily to me. In terms of loops, I do really want to get good at loops. I want to just, you know, there's some people where you listen to their loops and you're just wowed. And I just, you know, people say my loops are good, but nobody's wowed like that. So I want to get to that level where people are like, this guy's fucking good. Because I think loops are becoming very, very competitive now. And that's pretty much the only way to stand out, is to just be one of those guys that wow the audience. So there's that. And then in terms of videos as well, I just want to get a style of video that I can do more again and again, actually enjoy making, and then you guys enjoy as well. So you guys like my type beat videos where I talk about how to grow the type beat channel, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with you guys liking that. The reason I don't like it is because I feel like I'm repeating myself every time, and it's like, how to grow a type beat channel, step 1, post consistently, do this, do this, do this. So I want to combine more of like just what I'm doing right now. So instead of just teaching you, I want to show, you know, day in the life of this, show maybe the beat sales I get, talk about what's going on with my type beat channel, and that would make it more personal. And I think you guys would actually end up liking that better. You know, maybe if you don't, we can go back to whatever, but for now, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the more vlog style where I talk, maybe show the cooking up, stuff like that. And yeah, that's gonna be my first priority for the year. That might not take too long, I don't know. I'm gonna have to reach out to a lot of people, get opinions, maybe learn from people that are better than me. And yeah, after your craft is mastered, that could take a while. That might be your main priority for the whole year, but after you've mastered your craft, I think the next step is to maximize the amount of stuff you're doing. So something I've said in the channel constantly is you need both quality and quantity to survive in how competitive the market is today. People ask, oh, can I just post 3 times per week on a type beat channel? Like, no. There's guys posting 7 times per week and they make really good beats every single time. So it's like, you need both quality and quantity to survive in the market today. So for example, on this channel, I really haven't been that consistent. You know, I post maybe once every 10 days or so. And it's like, that's okay, but it could definitely be a lot better. Once I figure out how to make really good videos and I get comfortable with my format, I'm gonna try and do like a few videos a week at least. So video content production will go way up. On top of that, I wanna get into the short form content game. So I think I can even do like shorts every single day, and that would boost the amount of content I'm making by a lot, because I'm not doing shorts at all at this point. Like, I do one every once in a while, but no consistent basis. In terms of the beats, I pretty much post beats almost every day at this point. You know, if I can't make a quality beat, I won't post it, but I pretty much post 5-6 times a week. So the only thing I could do for that is like, you know, maybe try and do some short form stuff like that. But just overall, getting the amount of content I'm making up is gonna be beneficial for me, just because the quality's gonna be there. For some people, it's not gonna benefit you. I tell this to every beginner, like, only focus on one platform, you know, just YouTube. Don't even worry about Instagram, all the other things, because like now you're just gonna be doing too much. It's not gonna help for you. So I'm at the point now where I know my beats are really good. I've been comfortable in the routine of posting on YouTube every day. So now it's time to go to these other platforms and then try and grow on there as well, because that's just the next step. I need to be putting out more content to compete with all the other guys who are putting out content on every single platform every single day. So yeah, I'll go over the other 2 steps in a second. I'm just pulling into the gym right now. It's absolutely packed. All those New Year's people are here. And if you're one of those New Year's people, don't quit in 2 weeks, because that's what they all do. I mean, the gym's mobbed right now, but all these people will be gone in a couple weeks. If you're one of those guys, just try and commit for at least the whole year or something, and then if you really hate it, you can quit, but commit. Anyways, hit this workout. Probably won't like show too much. I'm not a fitness YouTuber. I'm Seifel. Then we're gonna go home. We're gonna cook up, because one of my beats just started doing really good, because Tyler dropped that song on the Kendrick beat. So I made like a Kendrick Tyler type beat. It did really good. So I might try making another one of those for, just for the type beat channel. And then while we do that, I can explain the last 2 steps of my plan, which are probably the most important steps of the plan. So be ready for that, and then we'll get into it. All right, it went okay. I didn't record any clips in the gym. It was so fucking busy. I literally just could not do it. I don't want to be one of those people that have like the camera in everyone's faces and shit. So yeah, workout was okay. It was just too busy. Decent pump. The plan was go to the gym, get a nice pump, go home, cook up, explain the last 2 things I'm gonna do for the year for the video. But I completely fucking forgot. My family's getting a new dog today. I don't know how I forget that. Literally a new living being is gonna be in our house that we have to take care of, and I forgot. So I'm gonna kind of want to be there for the dog. So I'll show the dog in the video. But yeah, we're getting a dog. So I guess we'll just explain these 2 reasons right now. You know, this is just part 1 or attempt 1 at making like a vlog style video, so don't judge too hard. We're gonna try and improve it as the year goes on. But yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna save the cook up. I might do like a Kendrick GNX tutorial, and that could be like the next video I do, so be on the lookout for that. We'll do the cook up then. But yeah, to recap, so far, master your craft, maximize the amount of content you're getting out, with obviously keeping the quality as high as possible. Next thing is gonna be to create both unique and valuable products. Keyword valuable. You want to actually help people get results rather than just making a drum kit for money. You're going to make something that's really fucking good that gets people great results, and then sell that rather than selling just some bullshit thing. Because think about it, hundreds, thousands of people are selling beats, selling kits nowadays, and it's like you're all the same. Nobody's really actually helping. So for example, my first good product, I would say, is my program. I have a course which teaches how to get your first ever beat sale and how to improve your beats. So if you're a beginner, that's honestly my best product. I think it's one of the best products in the game for that type of stuff. I think I'm the most relatable content creator when it comes to like the type beat niche, stuff like that. So if you are struggling to get your first beat sale, first link in the description below. I've also helped my clients improve their beats drastically on my coaching calls. So I have a very valuable product which has a purpose, and has actually provided real results. I've had a couple clients get their first ever sales. I've had one client specifically whose beats were honestly just like very poorly mixed. The patterns were all over the place, and we worked together for a couple weeks, and just in a couple weeks his beats instantly improved. You know, there's still some work to do, but I'm continuing to work with him. We're hopping on calls, and his beats are getting better week by week, which is just, it makes me so happy to see. So that's an example of a product that I sell that actually provides value and not that many people are doing in the game. Another thing that I've seen come up in the last 1 to 2 years are multi-kits, which is kind of the new wave for kits. So instead of just selling like a little shitty drum kit, you want to sell something that's like all you need for this one certain genre that you're gonna market it towards. So earlier in the year, I made a little Memphis funk multi-kit, which instead of it just being a drum kit, it was drums, as well as like cowbells and vocals, which are big in that genre. It was a MIDI kit, percussion loops, song starters, stuff like that, mixing presets, all in one kit, rather than selling a bunch of like shitty little kits. So that creates a lot more value rather than just like a drum kit. So if your product is actually very valuable and it gets your customers the results they wish for, that combined with the social media marketing, combined with you being really good at what you make, will just start printing money for you. So that's what I plan on doing here. And then the final thing to solidify that is to build a community. So I try and reach out to every single rapper who downloads and purchases my beats just to build a connection relationship. Same with producers. I have the Discord, which is where I'm building my producer community, link in the description. And in there, I'm gonna start doing like events and shit like that. Right now it's just a community, but I still recommend joining, get in there early. But you know, later in the year, we're gonna start doing more collaborative stuff. We made the community kit together. That was our first event. It's a good kit, free to join. The kit's free in there. And yeah, it's just about building a community. So now, instead of just having people, you know, follow you, maybe buy some of your products, you're now building this almost cult-like fan base of people who just really like you. You're their favorite creator in the space. And honestly, that's how I'm gonna take over personally. So I hope you're here for this ride, because shit's gonna get real this year. You're gonna start seeing a lot of great products from me, free products as well. I'm gonna drop some free stuff for you guys. So I'm not gonna just try and, you know, get money out of you, which I obviously, you know, I'll be transparent. This is a business, so I'm gonna try and make money, but I'm gonna do some free products as well. So that's my plan to take over in 2024. I know everyone's plan is gonna be a little bit different. So, you know, you might wanna think about your goals, what you wanna do and how to accomplish that. But hope you found this inspirational. Cut to the clip of the dog. See you guys in the next one. Peace.